to a new video. And today I wanted to talk about my computer. Well, this is a new channel idea, it's kind of like a tech channel. So, I want to talk about my computer. So this is a Mac Pro. This is the 1.1, the 2006 version. So let's give it an open. Well, let's take a look at the back. It's got the side panel. The only damage is this handle. As you can see here, it's kind of separated. Well, this side here is bent here, and then it's kind of separated here, unfortunately. But unfortunate. So here we got power. We've got a graphics card. We'll talk about that. Three USB ports. Firewire 400, Firewire 800, optical audio in, out, microphone, headphones, and 2 Ethernet jacks. So, to remove the side panel, it's very simple. You just pull that up, and the side panel then lifts down, and we can look inside. So, this is the machine. So let's talk about things. Let's talk about RAM first. So, we've got two 512 sticks there. This is just your 512 sticks. Put this in. Come on. I can't do this with one hand, you know. Alright, hold on 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Instead of taking this out, we've got two 512 sticks back there, and then two 4 gig sticks. Because I do want to upgrade this to 16 gigs. At the moment, though, we've got 10 gigs of RAM. 4 512 and 2 4 gigabyte sticks. Next, we'll talk about the graphics card. This graphics card is not staying in here. I'm looking at getting a 650 Ti. That's the card I'm looking at. This is just a GT640. I needed this. The original graphics card was this. This is the NVIDIA 7300 GT, but I'm running El Capitan on this system, so unfortunately I couldn't have the old graphics card, so I've had to put in this graphics card from my old computer, what I'm trying to sell. So I will have to take this out. Next, we got four slots, load of PCI Express slots, more than you ever need. The only problem is, if you install a dual slot graphics card, you won't be on top of this one. You only be able to use this port. So we got a fan. We got the 2.66 GHz dual core CPUs. Want to get the quad core. I want to get the 3 GHz quad core, but I may go for the 2.66 quad core. So that means then there's 2 of them down here. So that means I have 8 cores in this machine. What will just be beast. So let's take a look at the hard drives. So the first hard drive is an SSD holded by a piece of paper. This is an OZZ SSD. I can't get trim enable to work in El Capitan. Don't know about Lion. I may try in Lion. Well, no, that Lion's not on that drive. Duh. Next drive. Here we've got my, turn it around, 2 TB Toshiba drive. Slide that back in. It's kind of quite hard through the viewfinder. Oh, it goes backwards. I keep on doing that. I keep on putting it in the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Here is the original Apple branded 250 gig Seagate drive. This drive has Lion on it still. That means in case my El Capitan install fails, it has. I can boot back into Lion. It's mainly when I update it. What is the issue? And then in slot number 4, there's nothing. And believe it or not, these have all the slots in the right order. I've seen most of these machines having like 2 1s, like 3 and a 4, or loads missing. This one has them all. That's freaking sweet. And then we've got this. This is where your optical drive lives. There's only one optical drive at the moment, but don't know about that. And that's where your power supply lives. Don't know how to remove these panels. I think you have to screw from the bottom or something like that. I don't know. There's no wire. There's no airport card. Your airport card normally goes here. There's none of that. None of that. garbage. No airport card. So that's really the machine. A really nice machine. Heavy. It is a heavy computer. If you've ever tried to lift one of these or a PowerMac G5, they are heavy. So, just in case. Yeah, these dry sleds make me. It's really nice when I have all of them, because most of them don't. And yeah, then put the side panel back on. It's as simple as finding your side panel. Here it is. Here we go. There you go. So you just put it at the bottom, and then you just go, then lock it into place. Boom. Side panel's on. Right, coming off. Yeah, if the machine. Yeah, the only it's a bit scratched up and that, like here. There's this big scratch here, and then the big dent. Works a bit unfortunate. So I'm going to try and see if I can bend like that, because what it is this part here is bent too much, and then this pops out here because there's excess stuff over here. I mean, but that's the only physical damage. I may email the guy who I bought it off, because the pictures didn't show that. So I'll be go, dude, the computer has a big dent in it. Is there any way I can get a bit of a refund? So yeah, let me put the machine down and we will go ahead and look at it. All powered up. You can see the piece of paper where I've tried to. So let's boot it up here. Oh, screwdriver. There you go. So you hear that bong? Yeah, the sun's kind of in the way, but we'll just have to ignore the sun. Hopefully, when the screen comes on, I can focus on it. A moment. So let's wait for this to boot. So it does boot fairly quickly. Of course, I'm using a PC graphics card. So of course, when I say the machine boots up really quickly, and then it just doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing about these Mac Pros, is when you put a PC graphics card in them, they just stay. There we go. So, and voila, Mac OS El Capitan, fully updated, fully works. As you can see here, dock. Go up to the Apple logo. About this Mac. So, as you can see here, we can look at the full specs. Focus. There we go. So running OS 10 El Capitan, which is 10.11.3, fully updated. Again, when I got 10.11, it worked fine. Upgraded it to that .3, it then broke. I had to go back into Lion. We got 2.66 gigahertz dual core Intel Xeons. Upgrade those to the quad core, make those an 8 core machine. 10 gigs of RAM, DDR2 7 megahertz RAM. Haven't upgraded to 800 megahertz. Because it's double the cost for some bizarre reason. So I haven't bothered. Next, we've got the NVIDIA GeForce GT 640 with 1 gig of VRAM. And the next is the serial number. What is that? I don't know why I'm saying that. But as you can see here, the GT 640 works fine in El Capitan. This machine runs fine in El Capitan. So things like it works fine. Boom, notes. It's an SSD, so it's kind of fast. Boom. Yeah, it's the SSD, and yeah, it does support dual monitors. I'm just using the built-in macOS driver if you wanted to know that. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and a quick thing before I go, there's this active setting. This is SMC fan control. This machine gets loud. Let me put it on max. What I have freshly saved. Listen to that. Gets loud. And yeah, you think that's bad enough? What's this? Piece of paper. It literally sticks on top of the Mac. It's really funny. So that's really it. Let me go back here to now. I may do So yeah, that's really it. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe this channel, and see you later if this machine ever calms down. So bye.